and lambs.
Interesting.
An interesting combination, but one that's going to make a little bit more sense after we introduce you to Laura Brittingham and Charlie the lamb at Brittingham Farms in Millsboro. Coastal Delmarva is full of family-owned and operated hidden gems that take you back to simpler, community-oriented times. Brittingham Farms in Millsboro is one such gem. For Laura Brittingham and her family, Brittingham Farms combines their passion for farming, sustainability, and Sussex County, and they're excited to share those passions with the public.
My husband and I are the fourth generation to care for Brittingham Farms. It's been in my husband's family for almost 100 years. We're just a couple years shy of earning that Century Farm Award. But we are proud to say that we're the fourth generation to till the land and take care of the farm. But we're the first generation to open it up to the public and try something new. We did just open a farm store on the property about a year and a half ago. We started adding a large field of lavender about 3 years ago. And so we now have a full field of 3,200 plants of lavender. We have a lavender distillery, and we also do shepherd a flock of heritage breed Leicester Longwool sheep, Charlie being one of them. And they have a wonderful story, a wonderful history.
A story and history that brought these special sheep to Delmarva along with our founding fathers.
They were actually brought here to early America by George Washington, and we just absolutely adore the fact that they were, really significant in the start of the early years of our country. We partner with Lewis Historical Society on several things because of this partnership with the heritage breeds that we have.
But one sheep in particular is so special that he scored a slot on Victoria Magazine.
Charlie is very special to us on the farm. He has become quite the farm mascot for us. His story kind of started on day 2. So his mommy is one of my matriarch sheep. She's an amazing mother, and she had triplet rams. And triplet rams is a lot to take care of, even as a mom myself, I can't even imagine triplet boys. So she had triplet rams, and Charlie was the smallest of the 3 and did get laid on in the pen. 3 is a lot for one of my ewes to nurse. And so I pulled him in the house with me. He got a bottle from me. And so he's 2 years old now. I'm pretty sure he thinks he's a golden retriever. He loves nonstop, constant attention, and he will let you know if you're not giving him enough attention. I reached out to Jenny Bohannon from Tallwood Country House. She's an influencer from Northern Virginia on Instagram, and I told her all about the history of the Leicester Longwools. And we just kept in communication. We tried to go meet with her last Easter, and it didn't work out, so she asked us to come over at Christmas. And so Charlie and several of the ewes, we put them in the trailer, hauled them over to Northern Virginia, and they played on her porch for the afternoon, and the Victoria Magazine staff got some wonderful photos of Charlie and some of the girls, and he was featured in the December issue of Victoria Magazine.
As Laura mentioned, Brittingham Farms, in addition to being known for their sheep, is also known for their lavender, and the country store isn't the only place where the two go together.
So lavender is a very deer-resistant crop. Deer avoid it, and sheep are the same way. And so I can have my flock of sheep grazing our beautiful lavender field. They don't hurt the lavender, they don't eat it, they don't pick it, but they do a wonderful job of grazing all of our beautiful walking rows that are meant for picnics and things. And so they pair together nicely in the field. They also pair together nicely in the home. So we make dryer balls from their fleeces. We distill our own lavender essential oil. And so the two of those products are fantastic in eliminating all the chemicals out of your dryer by removing the dryer sheets. And so they pair together nicely in the home. In the kitchen too, we do have about a quarter of the lavender planted outside is meant for culinary uses. About 75% of the lavender we planted in the field is meant for distillation. But when we put lavender, culinary lavender on meats, it's absolutely fantastic. So whether you're having fillets like the Gaylord National in Washington, D.C. paired with us and Barrier Island sea salt, so our lavender sea salt is used as all of the finishing salt on all of the fillets. So whether you're talking about beef, chicken, fish, lamb, culinary lavender, especially the Provence variety, is fantastic.
And you can celebrate both lavender and lambs this summer with their upcoming festival.
Last year, we had our first lavender festival. We called it the Lavender and Lambs Festival. We partnered with the Lewis Historical Society on that. We had some reenactors here in costume, dyeing some of our fleeces with the all-natural ways that it would have been done in early America. We had the Spinners Guild here making yarn on the porch. We had 30 vendors. We hosted 700 guests last year. We were very excited with that wonderful turnout for a first-year festival, and that will be happening again this June. It will be the Saturday of Father's Day weekend, June 15th, so we encourage everyone to come out to the Lavender and Lambs Festival this year. We also hosted a wonderful farm-to-table dinner last year with a chef from the Boston area. He cooked the whole meal over fire. It was a very inclusive dinner, open to the public, ticketed event. We do want to host, we have planned 2 dinners this summer, so keep an eye out on our social media for additional events.
The love the Brittingham family has for sustainability and education can be seen with their on-site distillery, which we'll explore a little more on the way. Paige, how sweet is Charlie?
I think I need a Charlie to take home with me.
I know. Well, you can always come visit Charlie at Brittingham Farms, but Charlie, we have some more CoastLife to get to. Aren't you excited?
He's thrilled.
We're going to learn a little bit more about what you can find here at Brittingham Farms when CoastLife gets back.